There were tears in the courtroom today as a key witness took the stand in the trial over the scandal at the Bridge. CBS 2's Meg Baker has more now from Newark.
The person at the center of today's testimony, former Christie aide Christina Renna, walked out of federal court in Newark after 3 hours on the stand, looking back on what happened. Back on December 13th, 2013, Governor Christie gave a lengthy news conference on the issue of the lane closures from Fort Lee onto the George Washington Bridge, where he denied knowing anything about the closures and that his staff was not involved.
Made it very clear to everybody on my senior staff that if anyone had any knowledge about this, that they needed to come forward to me and tell me about it, and they've all assured me that they don't.
During that news conference, Renna sent a text to Peter Sheraton, who was working on Christie's re-election campaign. The text read, "He just flat out lied." Today, Renna corrected what she meant by that, saying she had no knowledge that the governor knew of the lane realignment. But she knew Christie's deputy chief of staff, Bridgegate Kelly, was aware of it. On the last day of the traffic jams, Renna sent Kelly an email detailing a message from Fort Lee's Democratic mayor that described the public safety issues and stated that Mayor Sokolich believed the lanes were closed as, quote, political retribution. Kelly responded, quote, good. Less than a week later, Kelly's infamous email from before the closures came to light. Time for some traffic problems in Fort Lee. It was sent to former Port Authority official David Wildstein and got out to the press. Her defense lawyer, Michael Critchley, says that day was the worst day of her life. We saw Bridget Kelly get very emotional today. How's she feeling?
Well, you know, that day, so you understand the context, she actually thought she was having a nervous breakdown. Children were being chased at school. Mother was calling up. Everybody's crying. She doesn't know what's going on. And today, when that was mentioned about that day, it just brought back all those memories.
Renna testified that back in January of 2014, she received a phone call from Kelly requesting her to delete that email regarding Fort Lee. Before doing so, she sent it to a personal email address. She's back on the stand tomorrow at federal court in Newark. Meg Baker, CBS 2 News.